Yo, what's up guys? I know it's been a while since I posted on the channel, but today I am building my first gaming PC, and let me show you. So, I've actually kind of started without showing you guys what I've got. So, I'll explain what I got so far. I've installed one of my SSDs, my NVMe. I've installed the CPU, and I got the motherboard all out. So I'll show you guys what I got as in parts. So I got an H510 Elite case by NZXT. It's got a Type-C port, it's got a USB port, and then it's got a power button and audio port. But I got a GeForce GTX 1660 Super by EVGA. This thing's looking nice, real nice. Got a 500 gig SSD by WD Blue. It's fast. This is where I'm going to install my Windows 10 on, even though I have an NVMe which could be faster. It's an older NVMe. Get this card reader so I can edit YouTube videos using an SD card. And I got a 600 watt smart power supply and a Ryzen 5 2600. Obviously you can't see it here. I think I have the box down here, right down here. So I finally got the CPU cooler on. It was really hard. I don't know why, but one of the screws wouldn't go in, so I kept having to flip it and then redo it. It's fine though. So it's looking pretty good. This is secured tight, Command VME. Next I'm waiting on the RAM to come in. Alrighty, I'm still waiting on my RAM to come in, but I did figure out to take the top panel and the side panel off my the NZXT case. I got my I/O shield put in, which is pretty hard. I'm just trying to get these. I don't know if I can see it that well, but there is a motherboard standoff currently right there and right there that I had to put in myself. I had to take it out of these two areas, but I didn't have the correct tool to do it, so I had to use pliers. But I mean, it still works. And I got my power supply put in. I don't know if you can see it back there. It's still right there. Just waiting on the RAM. I need to put that in, put it in. Then all I have to do is put my motherboard. I mean, not my motherboard. All I have to do is put this in, the EVGA 1660, and my SSD, and all of a sudden I have a working computer. And it's a mess around here. Look at how we get the boxes everywhere, the case, all my garbage is in there, stuff that I actually need back, such as the case panels, some of the boxes I want to keep for warranties, and this box just looks dope. I got the 32 megahertz, 32, there we go, DDR4, 2 8 gig sticks. Gotta put them in both the gray slots. Plug this in, somehow get it onto the I/O shield, and holy cow, I can finish my build today. You know, gotta get that Windows CD key. I'll buy that in a little bit. I have Windows downloaded on a flash drive. Man, am I excited. It's officially finished. It's kind of hard to see in my room because there's not much light, but I have it booted up to Windows currently. I'm gonna figure that out, have everything connected. It's looking good. We got a GTX 1660 Super, Ryzen 5 2600, a B450 Asus Prime motherboard, a 600 watt power supply, bronze rated, and an NZXT H550HI case, which is honestly really cool. The only bad part is I have this USB Type-C port, but my motherboard doesn't have a USB Type-C connection port, so I just can't use that. I could use the USBs though. I have a ton of them throughout the back here and stuff. That's kind of hard to see. But my ultimate goal is this is a 1080p 144 hertz MSI monitor, 27-inch curved, and this is my secondary monitor. My mom's boyfriend got me that for free. I don't know, he just had an extra one, which is cool because I'm going to use this as like a side streaming monitor. I'm probably not going to stream, but I'm going to do a lot of video editing and probably gaming on this computer because it's got a very powerful graphics card. Oh, it looks way better with my camera's light. So we got the 1660 Super, Ryzen 5, there's the Ryzen logo. The CPU spinning pretty. The CPU fans spinning. We got both intake and exhaust fans working. There's only two in this case. We got the Type-C port that we can't use, but it's looking real good. It looks really good. Got the whole setup working. So I had to take off my PlayStation and the VR and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to go fix that, put that somewhere else. Ton of cables. Fix that up in just a second. Prepare your eyes for the best gaming setup I've ever had. Alrighty guys, let me give you some explanation on what's going on here. For Christmas I asked for a ton of cash so I could build myself a PC. This isn't a overpowered PC, but it's definitely a PC I really enjoy. It's really good, definitely for 144 Hz 1080p gaming, which is what this monitor does. So I'll show you guys all the peripherals, what I've done, where I put my PlayStation, where I put my computer, and where both my monitors are. And obviously you can see where the monitors are now, but I'll explain to you what I'm doing with them later. So let's get straight into it. This is a Corsair K55 RGB keyboard. This is very nice. It's membrane, not mechanical, which is okay, even though it's a very nice keyboard. I really enjoy it, even though it's not mechanical. I have a RGB Harpoon Corsair mouse and a Corsair mouse pad. I got a flash drive right here because I need my LAN drivers to be able to use this computer and download my drivers for like my GeForce Experience and my what's it called, Ryzen chipset, whatever it is. So I have my Windows screen in here now because I have to activate Windows. I'm going to do that in a little bit. This is going to be a second monitor I'm going to use for either like streaming, maybe having chat up while I'm streaming. Who knows, man? I'll use this monitor for anything. I got my PlayStation 4 here, my PlayStation 4 Pro, which is actually good because I have a PlayStation VR, and I have it hooked up to here, which is the mini PlayStation I like to call it. I have a few remote controls that have never been opened on display, a ton of portable speakers right here. Got my watch, my AirPods, my Apple, my iPhone, all charging right there, and that's my snack corner. Don't worry about that. That's some hot chocolate I usually make. So over here we have the computer, and I've told you guys the specs about 7 times already, but I'm going to go through them again. Alrighty guys, this thing is rocking a Ryzen 5 2600 with the Wraith Stealth Cooler, which is a 6-core 12-thread processor with 3.4 gigahertz, 3.9 turbo, which is really nice. I got 2 sticks of, I got 16 gigabytes, 2 sticks, 8 each, of dual-channel Corsair Corsair Platinum RAM or whatever it's called. It's 3200 megahertz. Then my motherboard is a Asus Prime B450 MAX or something like that. It's a regular B450 Asus motherboard. I still gotta take off that sticker right there, so don't mind it right now. And NVMe right there in the middle. It's only 128 gigabytes, but I mean 128 gigabytes is what I can take. Plus I got that hand-me-down for me. So I got a EVGA GeForce 1660 Super, as you can see the Super over there. But this thing's the beast. It's $320. I have all this held in a NZXT H500 case. I have a 600 watt Thermaltake smart power supply, which is bronze rated. I got only one fan and two fans, which is a intake and an exhaust right there, which is fine, but still nice. I have some stickers up here, my MSI logo for my monitor, and then my Ryzen 5 sticker to show everyone that I have a Ryzen 5, you know. Bad part is USB Type-C doesn't work with this motherboard, doesn't have a connection port, but that's fine. I have my SteelSeries headset dongle right here, and then an SD card reader for when I use my camera to edit YouTube videos like this one that you're seeing now. This is the the SteelSeries Arctis 7 Pro's headset, which is black. I like it. It's nice. But guys, this is my whole setup now. It looks really nice. I really do like how it's turned out. I have my gaming chair over here just so I could show you everything. Cable management is looking terrible like usual, but I mean, that's fine. I'll fix that later on. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. This is what I've been wanting to build a PC for a while, and I really do think this PC has turned out amazing. Especially my setup. It just looks really good so far. And I'll update you guys on everything later, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.